Hello, hello. Welcome, one and all. Welcome to my stream. I am Paladin Ashe here to stream for you again. And today we get, well, not back into it. We are starting an attempted play of Octopath Traveler. Whether that lasts, I don't know. I've been throwing stuff at the wall to avoid playing Pal World on the stream because I've played it into the ground. It is what it is. And I was starting to get irritated going back and forth between the server, especially because the server is being inconsistently shitty recently. So annoying. Anyways, I'm going to start up Octopath and we're going to get into it. It's only not already on because it's kind of loud and I already dropped down the volume significantly. I had to like preemptively set it up. Ugh. It's one of those games where it's a windowed mode when like the size of my main monitor causes it to stretch across the both of them. Fuck, promotional bonus. Save data. Oh no, I won't get that nourishing nut. So this is funny. I've only played a little bit of Octopath Traveler 1. And this game's all like, you've saved data that we recognize. I'm like, okay. I won't say no to it. Remember who you are, Simba. You can become anyone. You can go anywhere. And one day, I hope you'll share with me what you've experienced and who you've become. Select appearance. Oh, eye length. Honestly, that's kind of funny. I guess green. Green shows up the most. So the Ahego or the I'm fucking sick of this shit, hairstyle. Oh, one sec. Okay, Saripot got that. Saripot, my beloved. Add your bitch ass to the block list. I will not wear that hair. This is basically just a buzz cut. Long hairs. Let's keep it. I wonder if you can be a druid in this game. Let's give him protagonist hair. And a protagonist skin tone. I'm gonna have to go with one of the Probably that one. I'd say the young voice because it kind of fits that sort of slightly cool, but not too cool. Let's actually give him a silver hair. Silver hair with red eyes. And as much as it doesn't show up as the long ones, silver hair and red eyes, but with like either that voice or that voice. I think I'll go with that. You kind of got like the innocence hair, you know, the hair that you would give like a boy or a suitably tomboyish girl and be like, yeah, they're serious until they're not. This is more like genuinely serious. I guess you could say this is akin to this in terms of hairstyles. This is more innocent. This is more was innocent, but is getting serious. This is more, I guess, prim, arrogant hair, the lancer of the party hair. Could also be this. No, this would not be the lancer. This would be your guy friend who dies. That one. Okay. Proceed. Let's see. You showed a great interest in architecture, so the local carpenter taught you about everything you needed to know about structures. Enfeebling skill. Healing prayer. Select a... Traveler. Let's take a look at character builds because I am lame. Man, always at the start. In 1 sec. There we go. Get that shit out of the way. Yeah. Okay. You know what? Well, that would certainly. This is the one that believes in friendship. You wanted to learn how to heal the injured, so your mother, a former cleric, taught you how to ease pain. Favorite dish? Let's see. An eye assortment. Oh, okay. I guess I have to. A light snack that gives you a boost of energy. Hmm. Let's actually go with enfeebling skill. Makes sense for what class I'm gonna go with. Okay. Let's go with likes noodles. Yeah, classic hero trait, likes noodles. Is that how you spell it? No, no, no. Hmm. No, that will be too too many words. Hmm. Let's pick something random and call it a carbonara. No, let's call this a tiramisu. It's clearly not a tiramisu. Nah. Carbonara. Your mother's specialty is carbonara. Ratatouille. I feel like I should take the key of the two that feel like quest items. Damn. I need to double check that my windows are properly closed. Not sure if you can hear that, but okay, that is closed. That is closed. That is closed. That's good. That's good. Yeah, so I've got some guys who are pressure washing the back of my house. Partially to remove paint that bubbled up, and partially to get my back deck ready for staining. Hmm. Let's go with the accessories. Let's see. Bracelet you received several years back on the Day of Reverence. It was made by a childhood friend, Stia, who has one just like it. A wristband given to you by Senior Watchman Fenn. Apparently, you're supposed to wear it when you want to get fired up. A talisman gifted to you by Deacon Lorana after you fell and injured yourself. It carries the blessing of the sacred flame. Finally, enter your name. I feel like with hair like that, Ashe. Hmm. Okay, could be longer. I just don't like the setting of that on in the thing. It's like, shouldn't it be centered or something? Anyways, begin Ashe's journey. This is the land of Orstera. It is said that the Flamebringer, Elfric, brought light to the world and sealed away the dark god here. Now evil threatens this land once more. The wickedness that is human greed. Well, she doesn't look like she has an evil model at all. A weird fucking beehive updo and a weird fucking crown. Wow, he doesn't look like he, listens to My Chemical Romance. Ashe. Remember, Ashe. You. Let's see. Basic controls, main menu, path action. Fuck the path action. I guess I'll learn. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Oh, blank. I'm gonna run into an Italian and they're gonna be like, the fuck are you on about? Carbonara. That's not carbonara. That's not carbonara at all. Dishes. Dishes have effects that can strengthen your entire party. Select item from it and consume dish to unleash its effect in battle. Turns left will be carried over into the next battle. Your father's already outside. You better hurry up, sleepyhead. I have to wonder if they change your father's model based off of what you look like, because my character's got silver hair. His mom's blonde. Freed, captain of the watch. With a voice like that, and the fact that he's clearly got sideburns, would. Various negotiations can be conducted with townspeople. Actions that can be taken will vary according to people's values. Wealth, power, fame. Wealth, purchase. Use leaves. Use leaves to obtain items. Power, contend. Engage in battles to win items. Fame, entreat. Chance to acquire items. Inquire, learn about people's stories and gather information. Okay. Attack your foe's weak points. Attack weak point to lower their shield points. Reduce shield points to 0 to break your foe. Split foe's weakness with Ashe's sword to gain upper hand in battle. Weakness that can be exploited differ based off of. Okay. This following icon will display if the character's status has changed. The digit shows the number of turns the effect will last. The X symbol indicates the number of times the effect will activate. Okay, I like this music fucks. Oh. Breaking an enemy will drastically reduce their defenses and render them unable to act. Press boost to enter boost mode and greatly increase the potency of your attacks. You gain 1 boost point per turn. You can spend up to 3 boosts to boost a command to 3 levels of power. If you use boost mode, you will not gain any boost. Dies. You've gotten stronger. I just kind of fuck you in the mouth. Vacuum slice mastery. Ah, okay. It kind of sounds like the dude who introduces you to Final Fantasy XIV, the narrator who never speaks again. Hey, Jonka, how goes? That's pretty cool. I won't lie. I briefly was like a Caligula bot. That's kind of a risque thing. And then I was like, oh wait, he's talking the FGO variant of the character, not the historical figure who married his horse. Honestly, I've never looked into Caligula too terribly much, so I'm like, how much of the rather odd things did they include in his character? Because his character was bug nuts, like in universe and in history. But like FGO, it's more of a "I'll cut you dead" bug nuts, and I want to say history is more like aggressively, ridiculously horny. Let's see. Yeah, Oh right, yeah, because he has like a connection with the moon, and that's why he's crazy. They tend to go the mythological angle if they can. Of course, in the case of Nero and just Nero, it's because her mother poisoned her a bunch. Yeah, that's the thing in Nero's lore. She has problems that deal with headaches, and it's because her mother historically was poisoning her, or at least alleged to have. See, action skills. These skills can be swapped out much like equipment. Go to equip skills and unleash the... Okay. He's so berserked the fuck out, he can barely talk in coherent sentences. So he's super berserker, considering like there are plenty of berserkers who can talk, and then there's like the ones where like their madness is so aggressive they can't. Yeah, he's on the set on the madness like Fran and Heracles. Yeah. And you notice when like Fran is in her saber form, she can actually talk a bit. She's not great at it because like she's kind of a flawed creation. You know, I say that with all the love in the universe, but you know, she can indeed talk. It's like a whole point of one of the past summer events where like you're in a race and she's on a team with, I think she was on a team with Babbage and Moriarty. And Moriarty kind of like mentally adopted her and she's like, I don't accept you as my father figure, whatever. But he's like, what was that? Didn't hear you. Definitely a tragic cinnamon roll. Paparino. Oh, that reminds me. One sec. I need to bring up its name. There's this anime from about a season or two back. What was it called? But it's basically like a comfy anime. Not the most amazing, but it's a comfy anime with a wolf companion in it that's kind of indicative of Fel. A bit less like aggressive, but still 1,000% the same amount of smug because he's a kami deity. What is it called? Downloaded it recently. Oh, there we are. Scroll up. It was called Kami no Niwatsuki Kusunoki Te. I want to say that's in the Garden of the Gods is its actual like English translated name. Very slice of life, mostly. Like it does have a plot and it does have drama, but like nothing really bad happens. Yeah, actually, let me look up the proper English name because I want to say in the Garden of the Gods anime. Kusunoki's Garden of Gods. It's basically like the general gist of it is the main character moves into a somewhat like abandoned house that's in his family's name to sort of like kind of just occupy it until the family sells it. And it's shown pretty early on that his very presence is sort of like a purifying nature because he's just sort of like innocent of character. And this innocence of character has a tendency to draw divine beings to him. The first of these is fucking, oh fuck, what was his name? Because I'm awful with names. Yamagami. And he's basically like a big wolf with like white fur and red and gold highlights. Though it's funny because there's this baker in town that he rather likes the baked goods from. The dude can't see him. But like once upon a time in the past, the baker got like lost in the forest and then got out of the forest and found a shrine dedicated to like like a spirit kami or whatever. And the thing is, he like found his way out because a wolf basically like barked at him a bunch, and he proceeded to be like the dog deity. And every time he calls him like the dog kami, fucking Yamagami is like to the main character, he's like, I'm a wolf. I'm a wolf. I keep saying I'm a wolf. Also, whenever he uses his powers too much, he shrinks down into a little chibi form, and it's really adorable. And he's like really kind of full of himself, but justifiably because he is a like greater mountain deity. Man, I keep having that on my list. I should watch that because I mean, I like Elias aesthetically, I can tell you that. As do a lot of people. A lot of artists too. Artists whom I appreciate because they depict him. But also like 90% of the depictions make him basically a bottom. I love his voice. It's smooth and calming. Yeah, I've seen bits and clips here or there where it's basically like he acquires the main character as sort of like a slave, but it's not really treated that way. And he treats her real nicely and is just constantly kind. Except when you piss him off or threaten her, in which case he's got like a monster form from what I've seen. Which is a stretch to say because he does have like a skull for a head. Daughter of mine, you've got thick arms. New companion, Stia. I was looking through the Type Moon wiki for ideas of bots. I thought there would be a Genghis Khan, but sadly, he's not a servant. Yeah. Funny that, because like Attila the Hun has been a thing for a while, Altera, and like is basically baked into the lore. But I don't know about Genghis Khan because like Genghis Khan can be listed under either Genghis Khan or in some adaptations as Temujin. I know this because there is I would say it's not erotic, but it is basically kind of gay focused. It's called it's a gacha called Tokyo After School Summoners, or Hasamo, and Temujin shows up in that as a wolf. And Temujin's like, I want to say his like childhood name. And I want to say like the reason he's a wolf is based off of like an old like myth surrounding Genghis Khan that suggested that he was born from like a white doe and a wolf conceiving or something like that. Since it's a semi-horny game, there was also like a secondary feature to his lore that was horny as a result of that interesting ancestry. And, you know, Genghis Khan could easily be a servant. Like, I could easily see him being definitely a ruler, because like rulers are often world leaders. That goes without saying. Yeah, definitely a rider, because, you know, golden horde riding and whatnot. I think also an archer, because I want to say the Mongolians were known for their horseback archery. I'm not sure about like swordsmanship, but that would probably go without saying. But it would not, I don't believe he would be an assassin, caster, or lancer. Yeah, definitely a berserker's actually a good one, because like he was brutal, but also like his brutality was often inspired by like seemingly small things. Like if he sent a messenger to be like, surrender your city, and people killed that messenger, he would just brutally kill that city. Well, brutally have the city sacked and everybody killed. Like, dude killed so many people, like the amount of oxygen, the amount of carbon in the air dropped. And his Y chromosome is basically like a large percent of the world. Yeah, Al Capone, I think it's been long enough that Al Capone could be one. I'd place him as archer because guns. Probably, what would he be? Because it kind of gets difficult once you get into like the modern era and stop associating people with like vehicles and whatnot. Well, start associating them with vehicles. So theoretically, Ryder, if he had any associations with like a car and drive-bys. Foreigner would be a funny one, because like Foreigner usually comes with implications to it. Like if a character has Foreigner, it's a very real possibility that there's some like eldritch fuckery surrounding them. Like how Vincent van Gogh is not actually Vincent van Gogh, but like an eldritch entity operating through Vincent van Gogh, or Abigail Williams, for that matter. Yeah, Foreigner is either aliens or eldritch entities. Like, that's the reason why I say like the Voyager is a Foreigner, because he's the embodiment of the Voyager space probe, which has gone extrasolar. Man, I cannot wait for those guys to finish out back. I had to close my window because they were using a compressor to pressure wash things. And I appreciate that they're here to do the work. I do. It's just that I did not expect them to come this late in the day, and it's very loud. So I had to close my window, but it's also getting kind of hot in here. Let me actually double check. Oh. They actually might be departing. Huh. What is that weird fluff stuff on the windows? It would be hilarious if that fluff stuff is actually like chipped off glass. I doubt it would be. They were well the fuck away from my windows. Ring doorbell. Okay. Yeah, okay. They've moved on to the front. Okay. Air conditioning. Air conditioning. Huh. Oh. Whatever. See, Al Capone. Archer, let's say Rider, because car. Fucking, I wouldn't place him as caster, but assassin might be acceptable. Oh yeah, I had to like briefly check to see if like the guys who were pressure washing my thing were or my back deck were like finished because I wanted air conditioning in this room because it's hot. That's all I was really saying. That's why like I mumbled that what I said as like the thing the ad break ended. Basically, like I can't really think of what Al Capone would be beyond like Rider, maybe assassin, and definitely Archer because you know mafia and guns. Oh, right. I've heard of that dude. He had like a house full of trap doors that he would secretly like drop people into. Yeah, Mary Curie, largely because she was a scientist, would absolutely fit into like the caster role. Fucking um gets people with poison, but it's a poison that doesn't go away because she's really just irradiating them. Yeah, that's another one. Artists are typically casters if they got a legend surrounding them. And he's basically got like enough works and is old enough in terms of having lived to be a caster. Yeah, he's not a caster or any sort of servant. But I mean, the dude shows up in the Abigail Williams, mini arc, and I want to say takes Abigail off to like not get like screwed over by the trap of the reality she's in. And it's not called Lovecraft, but it is basically Lovecraft. That reminds me of how in the Dresden Files novels, urban fantasy series, fully recommend if you've never, read them. Their audiobooks are excellent. The dude who played Spike in the Buffy series, Morrison, Jeffrey Morrison, Jim Morrison, I can't remember. He does the voicing, and he's just really good at it. But in universe, two authors are responsible for both great benefit to humanity and great bane. I want to say the dude Bram Stoker is responsible for why an entire, so there are three different courts of vampires. There's the Black Court, the White Court, and the Red Court. Red Court are your like, they're bloodsuckers, but they're kind of like Mesoamerican or originated, but like the conquistadores are what populate them now. Basically, they conquered the Aztecs, but then were exposed to vampirism as the Red Court vampires are, and they have a monster form that they cover up with like a flesh suit that looks like a human. The White Court is all basically energy vampires, and the Black Court is your classical sleeps in a coffin Dracula vampires. But the thing is, Bram Stoker, by publishing a novel about them, talking about here's how you kill a vampire, absolutely destroyed the Black Court in universe. Meanwhile, on the opposite end of the spectrum, I want to say H.P. Lovecraft popularized a chant for like a Cthulhu-esque monster or something like that. And it was like the kind of thing where like the more you know about the Eldritch entity, the more prominent it is in the world. And so he publishes a bunch of books relative to this, and even includes like a like catchy, like repeatable chant. And that like led to a resurgence of their kind in the world. This was in spite of the fact like the White Court of Wizards had nearly wiped it out. Yeah, the Dresden Files novels are really fun. So I genuinely recommend them. I volunteer. I mean, I feel like we're getting towards that because they've started to chip away at other like Roman and Greek figures. Like Ptolemy was added to the game, and they've added like a bunch of other kind of like Roman and Greek figures. They added an obscure Greek figure who, like, I say obscure because like I didn't recognize the dude, but it was like, oh, so this was the dude who accounted for Persephone eating like the pomegranates, and he gets turned into an owl by Demeter because she's a fucking bitch. Yeah, he'd be an easy caster, but he is not. Neither is Copernicus or really a lot of like ancient philosophers. Like you'd think Socrates or Plato or Aristotle would fit in. I have no money. Man, being in a fantasy land must suck. Go somewhere and the weeds start attacking you. Okay, you have to send me a picture. Because you're looking at the manga adaptation and you're like, what the fuck's wrong with her legs? Let's see this. Damn. Like, them some JoJo's Bizarre Adventure legs at that point. And even if you look up at her, like, top, you can see they've defined the muscles beneath her shirt, so she's ripped all over. Who dis bitch? Yeah, I wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of those legs either. I mean, on the plus side, she won't kill you. Not unless you give up the will to live. Yeah, she has some great lines in E Pluribus Unum. It's sad that like most of the early FGO story arcs are kind of like filler. I mean, they're good, but like a lot of them are basically like, I believe in Rome because Rome is a place that I believe in, and that's my Nindo Day. Okay, we've saved Rome. Eh. Closing curtains. I mean, why wouldn't they? You meet a person on the road in ye old times, and they just stare at you and go, hmm. Yeah, that is like a genuinely good fucking line. It's just like, you are diseased. I recommend self-termination. And she is not fond of Rama's tendencies to be like, I'm too weak and they're after me. Leave me. I love the artist who draws her because it's the same person who does Jormungand. It's the series like Black Lagoon. I've heard of it, but I've never watched it. A buckler. Let's see. I want one. mean, I would expect it to feel weird, Berserker and all that, but define weird. Emerald Direwolf. Three attacks? Bruh. Yeah, I just checked that image. That is a bit odd to see because, like, she does have like a tendency to just scowl all the time. Yeah. Meanwhile, like, Fujimaru's just like, yes, mommy. Ooh. What the? Did I not? Are you kidding me? I set audio for this. I cannot believe I... Fuck you, thing. There we go. I'm so mad. I mean, I've been kind of idly, like, chattering, so, like, a whole lot has not really been happening. But the music for this slaps, and there is audio, and I swear I said it. Oh, there it is. That's the reason. I goofed. I'm placing that towards the top. I goofed and set game capture and emergency capture, but the thing is I don't have emergency capture or need emergency capture. Was wondering why it looked kind of weird that there was like a weird overlap line. Ugh.
Can you withstand this?
This is our chance. Hit the nail on the head.
Now's the time. Let's make this quick.
Now's the time. I've got you.
Much better. Let's do this.
Yeah, definitely scoff.
Hold board.
you what I can do. I've got you.
It's our turn. I'll crush you. Are you ready? Ready. Right there.
This is our chance.
Oh, I very nearly didn't get that through.
I've got you.
Appreciate it. Go. Let's take him down.
This is our chance. All fired up. Well, not wow. I could do this in my sleep.
Her name's Stia, but I don't know her VA. Let me look that one up. Spelled
I
S-T-I-A.
doubt that fiend will ever bother humans again after that.
Octopath, Traveler, 0, Stia, VA, English. What? Why are you saying Sam Slade? No, there we go. Well, that's actually her name. Sam Slade. What is she voiced in? Zenless Zone 0 as Anby Demara. I mean,
But what was it? I've never seen anything like it.
it was an emerald direwolf. That's what it said.
I'm so glad you're here, Fen. And you too.
Oh, I'm an afterthought, am I, Stia?
I had no idea you'd gotten this strong.
But I guess that's to be expected after training with a captain every day.
Say, are you going to... never mind. Now, come on. We've got a stone to mine.
What is that? Is that a ring?
Wow, it's so pretty. You're right. The priestess did say to come straight back.
How's it healed?
Hey, Val.
Got a sec?
You're no fun. Pretty neat.
It goes well. Minus some scuff. It wasn't until Chonka pointed out to me that I didn't have the audio playing for the game that I said it. And the audio has only been playing about like a few minutes now. As I said, I'm kind of mad about that.
Don't worry about it. We all need a little help sometimes.
How's your grandmother doing, Lorana?
She's doing well, thank you. But what are you doing here?
Happy to see me?
Ah, I see. You were helping them out.
Lorana!
I'm okay. It's just a little dizzy spell.
Good grief. You're just one person. You can't do everything, you know?
Office Lady Haman. Is that a fucking Gundam AU series?
Here's an Iridev I caught this morning. Share it with your grandmother. It should help you regain your strength.
You're too kind.
I recently read completely up to date on Witch Hat Atelier's manga, which is fucking beautiful. But damn, the more it goes on, the more harsh the world they live in is. It's a case of I barely sympathize with like the two main factions that like stand astride the main character. You've got like the Knights Morales who defend the Order of Magic so aggressively that at one point there's a chapter where one of the characters is she had rape as a backstory. Well, almost. She was an apprentice and a dude was like, go do jobs for this one guy. And the dude basically laid hands on her and her fellow apprentice. She got big mad and used magic to defend herself and that fellow apprentice. And her teachers are like, yeah, okay, can you basically fix her? She's broken and won't stop complaining. And the second in command of the Knights Morales is like, actually, you're the one that's broken because I believe her, because believe the victim. And this is done in the same, because it's the flashback. It's done in the same chapter as them basically hunting down a dude who's selling X-ray glasses to peep at women's under their clothes. And the thing is, their response, because he very vaguely broke the order of things. And when I say very vaguely, they're taking a very broad strokes interpretation of their own laws. They're just gonna wipe his memories. And it's not going to be like a small memory wipe either. See, if you're a witch and somebody erases your memory of magic, they may as well have erased your entire life story, because everything is touched by magic as a witch. Most witches are raised in a place known as the Great Hall, and it's deep in the ocean. So magic is an everyday thing for you. And I'm just like, excuse the fuck out of me, but your whole thing's about not having your consent and you're about to just erase a dude's mind because you're mad. But then the Brim Hats, who are the main chief antagonists, are fucking worse.
You all must be very tired. Why don't we call it a day and rest up for tomorrow?
Okay, see you tomorrow.
And the main character goes through it, damn.
Got a sec?
As well as your father and the captain of the watch, I know that I am very proud of you. Oh my, what happened? You need to rest up so those wounds heal. I want that nourishing nut, Mom. Yeah, like, Witch Hat Atelier is like, you know, lesser of two evils thing. So, like, it's not a huge reveal, but it is basically like the reveal of the first chapter. Because, like, the main character, like, wants to have magic, but because she wasn't born with it, she can't use it. But then she finds out that it was never a matter of birth and entirely a matter of, like, witches just hiding knowledge from the general public. And for good reason, because the first thing she does upon acquiring magic is copy a rune off of, like, the book that she had that encases her home and her mother in crystal. And her whole impetus for learning magic beyond that is to try and find a way to fix it. And, like, it's like going to be a really long time before she achieves that. And the thing is, the Brimmed Hats are responsible for that because they deliberately gave a child, an outsider child who knew no better, a fucking book that would allow her to do magic like that.
Thanks. Got a sec?
But, like, the problem with the Knights Morales is that they're basically like, oh no, we can't have anything out of order. Their leader, the first thing he almost does when he meets the main character is erase her memory. Literally, like, no questions asked, no nothing. It's just like, oh, you must have done thing. I'll erase your memory, so don't be afraid. And he's acting all cavalier about it. And even their own laws acknowledge that erasing a person's memory is like a sole arbitrary exception to their own rules. Can't sleep. An inspiring plum. Who this bitch? Is that Stia from behind, or?
Oh, you're still awake. I couldn't sleep either. Come join me. We stood like this and looked out at the town a long time ago. Remember? I was wondering, are you going to take over the watch?
I mean, I just joined.
You've been training every day since you were little, haven't you? Though, I guess I've done the same, except with carpentry. I guess it's not easy having exceptional parents, is it? I got into a fight with Pops.
Yeah, quite literally. Like, they have such a to-do about magic that impacts the body that, like, they've made a rule that only non-witches can engage in medicine. And they reveal at one point that there's this king who has, like, he's basically known as the King of Life because he is the most informed doctor throughout the land. And he's even doing wild shit like transfusions. Keep in mind, this is basically like pseudo-medieval era. You know, he's doing transfusions. He's not allowed to learn magic, which would send his magic to like the far reaches of like our understandings. But like would also be like entirely, you know, because he's an outsider and somebody who knows medicine. And witches cannot learn medicine because it inspires too much knowledge of the body. And even like knowing a little bit of herbology is risky. Like one of the characters, Tartara, he start. Oh, thanks for the follow, Loyal Terry. Thanks for the follow, Loyal Terry. Hope the day finds you well.
He said he wants me to follow in his footsteps. I've always looked up to him. Wanted to be just like him. He works closely with people to build them a proper home. Something warm and comfortable. A place that they can call their own. And everyone who lives in those homes always looks so happy. I love Wishvale. I really do. But I don't want to stay here forever.
Girl, you are cursing this town to be burned down.
I want to see the outside world. I want to build houses out there and bring smiles to everyone's faces. That's my dream.
Nice framing. She stands literally centered by the moon.
You really mean it? I knew you'd understand.
But yeah, what was I saying? Right. So Tartara, he's a character who shows up. And he starts learning a bit about of like herbalism to help another character. And like the main character, Coco, is kind of freaked out about this because she has a reason to be a little bit perturbed by how like, you know, how like dark magic can be used. She loves magic, but like one of the first things she learns is how awful magic can fucking be.
After all, we've talked about traveling the world ever since we were kids. So, which path will you follow?
Ashe. I should have named the character Cinder. Mostly because Ashe is a little bit too on point, but also because he's got like ashy kind of gray hair, so Cinders. Remember, you can become anyone. You can go anywhere. What are you, Peter Molyneux? As long as there is a flicker of hope in your heart.
Morning! The festival's already begun. Why don't we have a look together? That's the spirit? I wonder if Yusha will make her famous dish. Oh, I almost forgot. You're part of the watch now. I guess you won't have time to dally since you'll be on patrol. Say, why don't I join you instead? Great! Then let's go!
I'm getting so many doomed hometown vibes. Have a look around town. As you know, this is a peaceful town. The people have tended to get swept up in the festival's merriment. Make sure not to get swept away yourself.
Thanks. Got a sec?
Lives in Wishvale. He's a religious man who's never misses a day, and he adores his daughter, Leela, more than anything.
Thanks. Got a sec?
Let's see. She likes to take walks when she was younger, but has lately become bedridden. Realizing that it might be time for her to retire, she plans on nominating her granddaughter, Lorana.
Out of my way!
Give up yet?
Here goes nothing! Yeah, works like a charm! I'll show you what I can do! Yeah, I did it!
Now's the time!
Give me your shit, bitch!
Beat ya!
Yeah, I certainly did beat her.
Got a sec?
A farmer who lives in Witchvale, a fun-loving woman who enjoys surprising those around her. She once learned the skills of the dancer just to see the look on people's faces. Lately, she's been teaching her daughter, Leela, extremely difficult words in order to surprise her husband.
Come on! This is it! We did it!
Man, get shit on. I wanted to let you have your moment. Just kidding, you earned this.
Got a sec?
A watchman who was born in the Highlands, but settled down in Wishvale. After meeting Carabelle, who he later married, when he's not working in the tavern with his wife, he can be patrolling. Okay. Left to do is pray for time, or that time doesn't drink too much. Just going around town stealing people's shit. Ooh. Oh, I can't go upstairs.
Thanks. Got a sec?
Wait, you really mean it? You of all people? Hey, come on, Jasper. You don't need to say it like that.
What's going on?
Ludus is getting married.
Oh no.
Wow! Congratulations!
Ludus, the chicken chaser. The guy always
Chicken chaser.
The guy who runs across the rooftops, then gets scolded by my old man?
Not you too, Stia. I was a kid back then.
Ezio's family begins to play. Yeah,
the wedding's in 2
yeah,
weeks.
yeah, 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 yeah.
The festival's over. If you need help decorating, just let me know.
I'd love to have your help, Stia. I want it as big and fancy as the festival itself.
Bruh.
Oh, Ludus! Surely it doesn't have to be that glamorous.
Ludus always gets carried away, so be sure to hold his reins tightly.
Bruh.
Ask you, Jasper.
Bruh.
You don't need to worry. I've
The
been
death flags.
So I'm familiar with both how reliable and unreliable he can be.
Honey. All right. We get it, you two lovebirds.
I can't wait for the wedding!
Pretty neat!
Margot, you had another great harvest this year.
I did indeed. And Basil came by to eat a whole bunch of it. Would you like to try some as well?
This is delicious! Granny Margot's veggies are the best. Can I have some more? I know you really love your vegetables. But we don't have time for that. I want to see the rest of the festival.
There's not much to see. It's a small
Not nice
town.
to keep your friends waiting, Basil. Why don't we go see the enkindling as well, Margot?
You've seen it tons of times already, haven't you?
But that's why I feel so grateful to see it again this year. And I pray that I live to see it next year, too.
Whether we live or die, or even how good the harvest is, depends on the sacred flame's blessing.
Huh. Then, I'm gonna pray to the sacred flame, too.
I'm gonna wish for Granny Margot's veggies to be even more delicious next year.
Why, thank you, Basil.
Enjoy the festival, everyone!
You're no fun. Thanks. Got a sec? Thanks. Got a sec? Pretty neat! Got a sec?
Let's equip. Yeah, she's gonna die. This is radiating. I can't edit her because she's going to fucking croak on me.
Got a sec?
Here you go, Time.
It's that time again.
Please, drink to your heart's content. There's much more where this came from.
Drinks always taste better when you pour 'em, Lorana. I wish you'd come around the tavern more often.
She's an emissary of the gods. She's got better things to do with her time.
That's a dude?
Lorana, you're working too hard. Let me give you a hand.
I'm fine, really. Would you like something to eat or drink?
Don't worry about me. The good mood here is enough to fill my belly.
Pen.
Oh, it's one of the wreaths I made with Pops.
It was modeled after the rings of the gods from the legends. It's absolutely beautiful. Everyone seems quite taken with it.
Happy to hear that. I'm sure Pops will be over the moon too. Speaking of rings, we found one inside that azure flamestone, didn't we? I've never seen anything that sparkled quite like it.
Hey, Lorana! Can we get some drinks over here?
Coming. Sorry, but I have to get back to work. Please. The enkindling is starting soon. You won't want to miss it.
Girl seems to know something.
Pretty neat! Pretty neat!
I should probably save before I do that.
It looks like everyone's here. Now then, before the ceremony, allow me to tell the story of the sacred flame. It is a tale deeply connected to this land. In the beginning, there was nothing. Everything began with the birth of Orsa, mother of all. She created our world, the land of Orstera. But she lamented her solitude. So she made a companion, Finis, father of all. And together, they had 13 children, gods who were entrusted with the world's future. Though they each sought to improve the world, the youngest desired only to rule it. The 8 gods who first stood against their dark sibling fought long and hard. They imbued rings with their powers and entrusted them to the Flamebringer, Elfric. And
But they were all
Flamebringer
deceived.
brought the light of the heavens down to earth and sealed away the dark god. Even now, the sacred flame shines bright to light the way for us. And so long as a fire burns upon the pedestal here in Wishvale, we shall be protected against the wickedness of the world.
Now then, let us begin the enkindling. Everyone, please take your torches in hand.
Come on, let's do it too. Let's light a beacon of hope for Wishvale.
This feels like Passover. Except instead of like smearing red on top of the door.
What the? Is that fire?
Well, that certainly happened immediately.
What's happening?
We've come to join your little lighting ceremony with some fire of our own.
Crimson armor. What are the Scarlet Wings doing here?
Where is the Flamebringer's ring?
I do not know. Now leave.
Bruh.
Come, Scarlet Wings!
Leave the square to me. Look after your mother.
Oh, he's most certainly dead.
Hey! Grandpa!
Lorana, you have to be strong. Lorana! Damn it all! Come, Stia, with me!
I never expected to meet such a skilled swordsman in a worthless town like this.
Commander Titos. Why have you come to Wishvale?
Why indeed?
Take it back.
Take what back?
You called this town worthless. And I won't let an outsider like you denigrate the people who live here.
Pitiful.
Man, I respect the
Tell
dad.
me, what do you know of the ring? Supposedly, it is in the possession of someone in this town.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Your sword arm truly is impressive. Why don't you join my forces?
Never.
That was inevitable.
Poor fool. Your sword was wasted on this village. It was a mistake for any of you to live here.
They really should have just given me a specific name to choose from. Because his last words were a grunt, but his actual text words were my name. No, Shakespeare has killed my mother. Oh no.
A bore. Her ending was entirely unremarkable. I couldn't even write a single worthwhile passage based on these events. I need something far more thrilling.
The fact that he's checking her like that implies that the way she was killed was something like not evident, which I'm guessing means he strangled her or snapped her neck.
Now that is good material.
I spot a main character!
And who are you coming here all alone? Wielding a weapon, your eyes full of rage. Oh, wait. I think I understand. You want me to put you out of your misery, don't you? Just like your friends here.
That's a lot of SP for that ability. Let's use Weaken Foundation. Ashe!
What do you think you're doing? Do you have a death wish?
A little bit.
Is Yusha? No.
Come on, we have to go.
No. Wishvale.
Damn it! The flames are getting stronger! Come on! This way!
Pops, please be okay.
New companions, Fanstia and Lorana.
He was trying to help everyone escape.
What was the point of even having the watch? We couldn't save anyone!
It's over, old man. You've given us enough trouble.
Aww.
Looks like we missed a few.
future of Wishvale. I never thought you'd be the one to show me the true meaning of the Watch's teachings. But you're right. There's still something I can do.
I'll help. It's about all I can do.
Dreams really do come true.
Hey, yay!
I killed 11 people before joining the Scarlet Wings. And they were all kids, just like you. Do you want to know why I did it? Because their blood smells different when you cut through them. And whenever the scent of that young blood fills my lungs, I feel alive. And today, the air is gonna be filled with the sweet smell of your crimson. I'll have to thank Lord Tytos for giving me this chance. After all, he's the one who told us not to hold anything back.
Here they come! All right, let's get started.
Let's begin.
Bruh. I have not played the other Octopath games. I picked this one kind of at random because it's got town building in it, and that's it.
Ha! They're weakened!
Let's take them down! Blood! Now's the time!
Damn it! Now! Wounds be healed.
Let's make this quick! Blood! Let's do this! Are you ready? Power's growing! Right there!
You can't run! Wounds be healed.
Let's take him down! I won't lose! Now's the time!
Let's begin. Wounds be healed.
Ready! Give up yet? It's our turn. Blood! Yes!
Here we go. Wounds be healed.
It's our turn. Blood! Let's do this! Yeah!
You can't run! Take my hand! Sorry for this! Yes!
Go! I got you! Let's take him down! Powers
Now!
Yes, more! Are you ready? Blood!
Let's begin. Wounds be healed.
Ready! Give up yet? Let's do this! Damn it!
Let's begin. Wounds be healed.
It's our turn. Excellent. Go!
You can't run!
Let's make this quick. Blood. Yes, more.
Here we go.
I needed that.
It's our turn.
Ready. Give up yet?
Let's begin. Wounds be healed.
I needed that. Let's do this. Crush you.
Are you ready? Power's growing. Right there.
Now's the time. Give up yet?
Now! Grant me strength!
Let's take him down.
Oh yeah, fuck that. Yeah.
Is that all?
Fuck that guy. Probably was low on health to begin with, so that might have been a waste, but whatever.
Are you alright, Nomos?
My guess is he is one of the gods.
Was your house destroyed too?
It's still standing. If you want, you may come to my house.
Yeah. I bet he'll become a glorified mook later on.
What about you, Fen?
I'm going back.
But the town is engulfed in flames.
I have to go. There might be survivors.
Fen.
Take care of Stia.
Fen!
I can't just run away. Stia. I'm sorry.
Lorana?
The doomed hometown really do be doomed.
Sorry. I'm so tired.
You don't have to say anything. I won't try to stop you or tell you what to do. I will just stay here and watch over you.
Oh, scarlet flame! Blaze bright and cleanse this sacred land!
Lord Titos, I'm afraid we haven't been able to locate the ring yet.
I see. Then you ought to do less talking and more searching. That damned witch. Did she trick me? No matter. So long as I can reduce this land to ash.
Lady Herminia?
Oh my. Is that so? I thought that Titos would heed me like an obedient dog. But it seems he may have had some other purpose in mind. Well, that's fine with me. He's not the only one who will benefit. We have a 60-year-old bottle of red wine, don't we? Bring it, for I should like to make a toast to the blood spilled this evening.
I can hardly believe my good fortune. Now then, shall I return home and continue writing? This alone is enough to get my pen moving.
Marvelous!
That day, a small town was erased from the map. There was no one left to tell the tale of the border town that once was. The two who had been struck by tragedy went into hiding with the scholar Nomos. And time marched on.
Are you heading out on your journey? Yes. I suppose the time is right. You're finally ready. Before you go, there's something I want to give you. I'm sure it will be of help on the path you've chosen.
Responsible for distributing goods all across Orstera, merchants earn leaves and JP in a variety of ways. Support their allies with polearm or bow in hand. I want to say they're separate. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'll go with merchant. It's like the mastery you achieved from training. Raise the amount restored by the equipped character's SP recovery skills. BP in adversity will restore 2 BP when near death, but doesn't really seem all that useful. I keep coming back to this one because I am inevitably going to, just want my biggest bang for my buck. That it really matters much. Let's go with recovery.
Thanks for everything, Nomos.
You needn't thank me. You're going back to live in Wishvale, yes? I'm sure you know there's nothing left of that town.
I know, but we talked about it. That place is our home. We've been preparing for this moment for a long time now. I've got enough materials to build a place for us to live. And you've been honing your skills to take on any danger we might face.
Yeah, I became a merchant. I can bribe them.
I won't try to stop you. You are free to live your lives as you wish.
There are some things I need to get ready, so I'll go on ahead. To Wishvale.
Learning battle skills. Learn new battle skills to gain the upper hand in battle. Use JP, the JP you earn in battle, to learn new skills. Go learn skills in the menu. Oh, okay. You will need increasingly more JP.
Got a sec?
Eerie statue. No XP can be obtained while placed in town. Huh.
You're mine! Give up yet? Damn it. Let's do this.
Wow.
Crush you.
You're a bitch.
Got it. We did it.
I appreciate that the general walking speed is swift. Okay, so it's been long enough that this shit has crumbled.
I don't remember it ever being this quiet. Our town was always small, but it was full of life. People talking or chopping wood. I'm sorry. I can't leave this place like this. After losing the town, I finally understand what's truly important to me. I'm so sorry, Pops. I was such a fool. I wish I could see everyone here laughing and smiling just one more time. That's why I'm going to rebuild Wishvale and follow in my old man's footsteps. Let's see. We should start by rebuilding the workshop.
Building area expanded. Before we get started, this rebel needs to go. We'll need to clear plenty of space for the workshop. Would you mind helping me out, Ashe? See. These tasks, the next step, remove the rubble if you're uncertain what to do. Examine a piece to remove it. Thanks, Ashe. This should do. Now for the materials. The rubble provided us with plenty of stone, but we don't have any lumber. Do you mind going out and gathering some lumber from Wishvale Trail? Various materials can be found on the field. Once collected, they will reappear after some time. To see some sparkling, blah, blah, blah. Bow damage, collect leaves from foes.
Ready! Got it! We did it!
Thanks. This should be plenty. Yeah, I could do this. Pops taught me all about building a strong foundation. Let's build a workshop.
That should do it. It's still nothing compared to what Pops could have done, but at least we've got a place to sleep now.
Girl, you put glass panes in there.
It's a good start. And from here on out, let's do our best to rebuild Wishvale into the place it used to be.
It appears the flame of recovery has been lit.
Nomos?
This is a divine ring. This land has been taken by 3 tyrants, who too possess rings. Herminia, Master of Wealth, who rules Valor with an iron fist. Titos, Master of Power, who reigns over Imberglaw. And August, Master of Fame, whose name resounds through Theatropolis. Their insatiable greed holds sway over this realm. And so long as they hold those rings, neither the continent nor its people are safe. And now, I give this ring to you. It has the power to grant its holder their heart's desire.
The same ring as the others. But why?
Because your friend has been chosen. I've been watching you. And you have been chosen.
Chosen?
What do you seek at Journey's End?
Yeah. I feel like power is the most humble out of a lot of these. Fame is saying that you want to be known. Wealth is saying that you basically just want lots of shit. But like power, I'm kind of curious if this influences anything. had to real quick check in and see what these do. I mean, to be fair, Fame is kind of androgynous. Fame kind of looks like the chick from Grand Blue Fantasy. But yeah, I looked into it, and apparently whatever you choose adds to like your path actions. Path actions are a thing that you can do when you interact with people, and your ability to succeed is like relative to how high your like skill in a path action is. And one of these will just add a 1. Power or fame. See, this is the most greedy, but you can interpret it. You can interpret just about any of these positively. Yeah, power to protect, a reputation that, you know, makes you notorious and threatening, and people won't attack you, and wealth to essentially invest in things. Story choice, story choice. I think I'll go with fame. The force of faith, a banner to rally the multitudes. Yet one with a wicked heart might also use their fame to deceive and ensnare. You who seek fame will begin your journey in the grassy meadows of the flatlands. There you will cross paths with August, the genius playwright. In Theatropolis, city of the arts, many a poor soul has been led astray by his beguiling words.
August, the master of fame. He toyed with the lives of those who sought to escape, and used them as inspiration for his works. Tell me, is this truly what you seek? Then tell.
What does this improve? The strength to crush foes, a mighty blade to triumph on the battlefield, and yet in the wrong hands the same blade may be used to wound the innocent. You who seek power will begin your journey in the snow-swept frontiers of the Frostlands. There you will cross paths with Tytos, the hero. Leader of the Scarlet Wings, a band of former criminals, he rules Emberglow with an iron fist.
Tytos, the master of power. He is the leader of the Scarlet Wings, and the one who stained this land with blood. Tell me, is this truly what you seek? Then tell.
I think I'll go with fame. He's the dude who killed my mother. I mean, I am basically like, you know, being like really slow to pick and indecisive.
You still haven't gotten what you desire. Isn't that right? Let your heart guide you along the path you have chosen, and gather the divine rings as you go.
What you desire. So, what are you going to do now? Are you going to rebuild Wishvale? Or are you going to find the people who took our home from us?
Both.
whichever path you decide to take. Just know that I'll be right there, beside you. We're in this together.
Obtain Ring of Aelfric the Flamebringer. Ashe learned the ultimate technique, Aelfric's favor. New companion acquired, Astia. Progressing through the story. From here on out, how you progress through the story is up to you. Select quests and track the quest will appear on the minimap. Consists of episodes to advance the main story, side stories that enliven your journey and bring you together with new friends. Stia, the Architect, old friend who provides all manner of support. Learns support skill that unlocks assistance for allies in the front row. Learns all manners of support skills and employs them effectively to triumph in battle. Seems like someone is living in the old shack in the North Theatropolis plains. Perhaps pursuing this lead will help facilitate the restoration. If they manage to... Side questing! Okay, I've got 2 people in my party. The dark thought about this is that a lot of people were killed in this town while leaving it or in it. And by all rights, there should be corpses around, even if time has passed. Picked apart by carrion, yes, but I mean... Man, my house is just gone. Select the place you want to go with the cursor and then press A. To return to Witchvale, press R to remove the cursor there instantly. So I'm going over here, and these are the main quests. And that is a big map. I get the feeling that these 3 are kind of either pursued rapidly or there's a greater threat at play. And they're just like the 3 mooks I have to deal with.
Out of my way!
See, you can now heal the entire party with Aelfric's favor. When the gauge is full, press Y to unleash the ultimate technique. Fill the gauge and unleash the powerful attack. Ultimate gauge fills when performing actions such as breaking an enemy. At level 1, the gauge can be carried to the next battle.
I'll show you what I can do. I'll show you what I can do. Ah, that went well. I could do this in my sleep.
Clothe. Flore.
Come on!
Batterino.
Right there!
I'll show you what I can do. I'll cut you down right where it hurts. Here goes nothing. Come on! That went well. I could do this in my sleep. Let's make this quick. I'll show you what I can do. Works like a charm.
Ready!
Here goes nothing. I'll cut you down. That went well. I could do this in my sleep.
You're mine! Right there!
I'll show you what I can do. I'll cut you down to size. I'll show you what I can do. Ah, that went well. All in a good day's work.
Hello, is anyone home? I'm here. Time? Huh? Must be drinking too much. I'm seeing the ghosts of Wishvale's little ones. We're not ghosts, it's Steve and Ashe. Gods, can it be? You're alive and you're so much bigger than I remember. We're glad to see you again too, Time. That night, I barely managed to get away from this abandoned shack and hid till the danger passed. But you two, how have you been? Actually, we're working on rebuilding Wishvale. You're doing what? My father may be gone, but I want to carry on his legacy and restore the village to what it was. Though, so far, we've only built a workshop. That's amazing, Sia. Lavora would be so proud of you. And Ashe, what about your folks? I'm sorry to hear that. So it really is just the two of you then. Incredible, you're working so hard, and here I am drinking my life away. Time, won't you return to Wishvale? You can help us rebuild the village. But even if I did, what use would I be? What do you think we should do, Ashe? You can invite, first inquire with about their history and see, and if they seem open to relocating.
Got a sec?
A man who was born and raised in Wishvale. When the town was attacked, he found shelter in an abandoned shack and has been living there ever since. Sometimes he goes to the nearby town to do some work, but most of the money he earns ends up going towards the alcohol he drinks. Resin skill, stone supply, regularly receives delivery of stone. Fine, I'll go.
Let's do it. You're mine. Right there, I knew it.
I'll show you what I can do. I'll cut you down. All in a good day's work.
Okay, we are at time. So I'm gonna find somebody to raid on. Channel. Let's see. I'm gonna raid on Bo. Raid Marshall _ Bohemond. Okay. Thank you to those who tuned in. To those of you who are new, I appreciate a follow. But you don't have to. But again, it helps my channel grow. That's all I got to say on that. I'm sending you off all to Marshall Beaumont, and I will be back again tomorrow, probably with more of this, maybe something else. Who's to say? It will be the choice of the day. As always, I've been Paladin Ashe, and I am signing off.